Seekers, let's talk some Monday Night Football. The Kansas City Chiefs are at the Denver Broncos. I like the Chiefs to win this game. Obviously, I put out the 6-team parlay. So far, that parlay is 5 for 5. If the Chiefs win, a lot of you are going to be in the money. That was a bet that multiplied your money by more than times 10. So, despite the Chiefs being on the road, they're a 4.5-point favorite. The over-under's at 56. Now, pretty much everything lines up for the Chiefs. If the Broncos do beat the Chiefs, it's going to be about the number 93. The name Keenum equals 93. Monday Night Football equals 93. The game's 226 days from his birthday. Remember, 226 and 93 are numbers that go together. That's why there was the February 26th World Trade Center bombing in 93. If you write out 226, it equals 93. Also, in Jewish Gematria, planet equals 226. And as you know, Saturn equals 93. So they're numbers associated with time. And consider this NFL Week 4, it began on the Jesuit Order's birthday, the Society of Jesus. Don't forget that crucifix equals 93. Nazareth 93, God's Son 93. I don't think that's a good number to have this week, week 4. I think it's a sign that in NFL football terms, Case Keenum's the guy to be martyred tonight for the new savior of the league, Patrick Mahomes Jr., who's the most hyped player right now in the NFL, I would say. So anyway, the Chiefs can go 4-0 this week in Week 4. We talked about this with the Rams going 4-0 on TNF, Thursday Night Football. TNF's 40. Week 4's 40. Undefeated's 40. Broncos is 40. Also, as we talked about on Thursday night, Undefeated also has Gematria 50, like Kansas City, like Chiefs. So the Chiefs win tonight. I think there's a very good chance they win next week against Jacksonville, too. I've already started doing next week's decode. A lot lines up for the Chiefs to beat Jacksonville next week, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're talking about why we like them to go 4-0, undefeated in Week 4. Something else I caught yesterday while watching the Seahawks and Cardinals game, they put up a stat. It was early in the game. I want to say it was in the second quarter. They put up a stat that if the Cardinals lost, it would be their first 0-4 start since 1986, back when they were in St. Louis. And I said, look at that. 0-4, the reflection of 4-0. We just saw the Rams, who were recently in St. Louis, become 4-0 to start the week. Plus, the Rams and the Cardinals are in the same division. Now the Cardinals potentially become 0-4 for the first time since back when they were in Missouri. And this is the thing. The Chiefs, the Rams, the Cardinals, they all have the connection to Missouri. If the Chiefs win tonight, there's only going to be 2 undefeated teams in the league. It'll be the Rams and the Chiefs, who were both in Missouri not that long ago. And if you saw my work on Gematria Effect News, that bus crash in New Mexico, that big 47 ritual recently, it was like the most 47 thing ever. But if you missed that video, that bus was traveling from St. Louis to Los Angeles. And I said, this looks like a football riddle to me. So anyway, seeing that thing with the Cardinals going 0-4, it also made me even like this game that much more for the Chiefs. Something big going on here with Missouri. So this is going to be the 116th regular season game tonight. The Chiefs lead 61-54. They have met once in the playoffs. The Broncos won that, so all time it's 61-55, which means this will be the 117th game all time. KC equals 13, and when you write out 13, it sums to 117. And let's not forget about today's date numerology. October 1st, 2018 has 13 date numerology. Also has 29 numerology, 22 football numbers. Football equals 29, 22 men on the field, 40 date numerology to go with that undefeated, 49 date numerology, another big NFL number. Chiefs also has the Gematria 49 as well. So very favorable date numerology for the Chiefs. Following the 13 thing, today's October 1st, the day leaving 91 days left in the year. Remember last year, the Route 91 Harvest Festival was shot up on this date? 91 is the 13th triangular number. Don't forget that NFL equals 13 as well. When you write out 13, it also sums to 99. We're in the 99th NFL season. Patrick Mahomes Jr. equals 99. No wonder he's the big star so far this year. This is going to be his first primetime game. He hasn't been on Monday Night Football before. A lot of people are going to see him for the first time. They've been talking about it all week. And I'm wondering if we might see Mahomes make a big mistake early in the game and then rally, because ESPN's been showing this thing that's like an hour long on him on repeat this week. And they show how he gets jittery in big moments, and he'll usually do something dumb, but then he'll redeem himself in a big way. And I'm just wondering if that's going to play out in tonight's game. That'd be some predictive programming. But the Chiefs can get their 62nd win, and the name Patrick Mahomes alone has Gematria 62. So on the prime time, we know that's the big Mason number. We know football is run by masonry. This will be Mahomes' 5th game as a starter. He is 4-0 coming into it. He can become 5-0, Chiefs 50, Kansas City 50. He can become 3-0 on the road. He can also become 4-0 on the road in week 4. Got his first start last season. This game comes 14 days after his birthday. Football equals 43, the 14th prime. For Keenum, this is going to be his 44th game. A number that often has to do with killing, and we talked about the crucifix thing earlier. He's 23-20. At home, he is 14-8. That's interesting because Kansas City is 148. Of course, he just got to Kansas City this year. Again, this game comes 226 days after his birthday, which connects to the big 93 thing. Keenum 93, Monday Night Football 93. It's also a span of 227 days, which is the 49th prime, which comes back to the date numerology. For the coaches, this will be Vance Joseph's 20th game. He is 7-12. With a loss tonight, he would be 7-13. He could get his 13th loss against KC 13. This game is 11 days after Vance Joseph's birthday, a span of 12. For Andy Reid, this is his 308th game all time in Colorado, the 38th state, Colorado 38. He has 186, 120-1. He's looking for his 187th win all time. This will be his 84th game with Kansas City. He is 56-27. So I like the undefeated riddle ritual. That seems very strong to me, especially in light of the stat with the Cardinals from yesterday and the Rams winning to opening the week. So we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.